Oh shit. Can't do anything. Oh shit, he cracked me with his back.
Just what the fuck?
Alright, where you at, Bong? Oh shit. Oh shit, he's beside me. He's beside me. Oh shit. It's over. It's over. Yeah, that was real smooth right there. What's going on, kiddies? Mad Montine here, guys. Looking all dapper for you. Got my nice little dress suit here on. Look like a fucking couch somebody made into a suit. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna take you on a garage tour, guys. I got 5 of them, so none of you asked to see them, but I'm gonna show them to you anyway. So fuck it, let's go. This is my first garage I'm gonna show you. This is my truck garage where I keep all my trucks. I got my trophy truck here, which is probably one of my favorite vehicles in the game, man. These things are so fucking wicked, man. They sound fucking great too, man. Just sounds like it's got tons of power. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's not by far not the fastest thing in the game, but as far as trucks goes, this thing's fucking wicked fast, man. Take it off-roaded. The lights on top work there. It's a fucking cool truck, man. If you're going to pick up something, definitely pick that up. Next, I got the Gallivanter Baller here. I think it's Gallivanter. It's a fucking terrible name. But anyway, this thing is armor-plated, man. You got to see the armor plates there on the side. Got the big bright purple interior in it, so everybody sees you riding around in this thing. Got the wicked paint job there on top of it. Got the pink pearlescent going on top. Oh, excuse me. Got that going on here. This one is pretty cool. It's a little expensive, but it does handle pretty well. It's worth the buy if you're going to pick up something that's armor plated. It's even got the carbon fiber there around the windows and shit. That's a cool looking vehicle right there. And then we got this big fucking orange turd here. Just one of those things I bought long ago and I just haven't sold it yet. Fuck that thing. Don't buy it. Next here we got the fucking, what is this thing called? Oh God, I forget what it's called. It's gonna tell me right here. The Guardian, the big Guardian here. You noticed how the inside of that door was red. I got the paint job where you take and put chrome on your vehicle and then you can put the crew color over the top. So I'm gonna show you that here in a little bit, how that looks out in the sun. It's not chrome out in the sun, so definitely pick that one up too. That's a fucking sweet truck. And notice in the back of these trucks, these ones that have like the toolbox up there, that black thing in the bed there, that means people can ride in the back. So if you got a vehicle with those in the back, that people can ride in the back. And then the Insurgent. I mean, what do you really say about the Insurgent? This thing's a fucking tank. Can take 3 rocket blasts before it blows up. Armor plated, everything. Just a wicked vehicle. 4 people can ride in it. It's fucking sweet. Love that thing. And by far my favorite car in the game right here is the Sand King, guys. Look at this monster. Just a big fucking truck. Nothing says more American than a big giant fucking black truck. You can fit 4 people in it. You cannot have people ride in the bed of it though. That doesn't work. So that's the only downfall to this thing. They also make a 2-door in this one. This is the 4-door one, so we could get more people into it. Love this vehicle, man. I got several races built just for that thing. Sand King fucking rocks. And the next, guys, we got the Contender. Yeah, it's Contender. This thing looks like a fucking Toyota truck. It's kind of fast. It's pretty good. It's not a bad vehicle. The lights up here in the front come on when you hit the bright lights. So that's kind of a cool feature. 4 people, pretty fast, handles pretty well. It's worth the pickup. It's a little pricey, to be honest, but it's still a cool vehicle. I definitely say if you're going to pick up a truck, either get that or the Sand King. They're very cool. And next we got the Granger. It is Granger, right? Yeah, the Granger. All right, now this thing I've had forever, man. I bought this way long time ago. The whole reason of buying this is because you can have 6 people in it. 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and then you can have people hang off the side right here. You grab that roof rack right there up the top with one arm, and you're hanging off the side, and you can use your big fucking MGs and shit and ride around. But if you do roll it, you're going to get knocked off, but pretty cool vehicle. This thing I have for a purpose. This fucking Jeep or Mercedes fucking thing, whatever this is what you find at one of the pay and sprays. If you go to the pay and spray, if you keep driving around it a couple times, you'll eventually come back around and this vehicle will be there. All you do is pick it up and take it to your garage. Okay, save it. Once it's in your garage, you can take it and start making that loop back around the pay and spray a couple times, and there will be another one of these spawn. What you do is you get in it and take it in and sell it, get an extra 25 grand just for selling this vehicle. Other than that, I wouldn't have this ugly piece of shit, but it does serve a purpose, and you make a lot of good money doing that. And all you're doing is just making a loop. So if you got some free time waiting on your friends to come back in, or you just got about 15 or 20 minutes to kill, hop in this thing, ride over to the pay and spray, and ride around a couple times, and eventually another one will spawn and you sell it and make some money. All right, moving on now. We got the fucking sweetest little car here, man. The Mamba Topless, man. This is probably one of my favorite cars, man. Fucking, it looks like a 427 Cobra that Ford put out back in the day. This thing is a batch of hell. Spins like a motherfucker. It's a lot to hold on to when you're driving, man. But it is so fun. Wicked fast. Fucking, it wants to spin around all the time. It's a cool fucking car. Definitely pick that one up. So I'm gonna hop in the Guardian here. I'm gonna take it over here. You see the red around the door. I'm gonna take it out in the sun so you guys can see what this paint looks like. It's no kind of trick or no secret, but check it out. Boom, look at that. It turned red. Ain't that fucking cool? It kind of looks pink, so I got a little say something about that, but it does look cool. It works with any crew color. So the first thing you want to do, guys, is when you go to the mod shop, is go in there and pick chrome paint. Once you've got chrome paint, then you can go back in and pick crew as well. When you pick the crew color, it goes over the chrome paint. So, like, check this out. In the dark, it's chrome. In the sun, it's red. So it kind of flip-flops back and forth, just depending on which lighting you got. It's a cool deal. You can put it on any vehicle too. So if you like, go ahead and try that out with some of your new vehicles you got on, or hell, on anything. It's a really cool deal. Sweet parking job there. Put my hat back on. All right, we'll move on here to my second garage here. This is where I keep my Sportster cars. All vehicles like that. Anything that's fast and it's a car. So here we go. All right, so first of all, let's start it off with the Warner here. Not particularly the fastest car in the world, but fucking drifts really well. Just a good all-around little car right here, man. 4-door. You can fit all your people in there. Everybody cruises around, do little missions, do whatever you want. It is not armored, but, man, it's a cool little car, man. Definitely worth picking that one up. Then you got the Gauntlet here. This is what I use for all my muscle car races. People say this and that as the best muscle car. I personally think this is the best muscle car. Got the wicked little flip-flop paint there, purple, and got the gold stripe down the middle. Oh my God, is that... It's got a big gulp in there. It's got a fucking cup in the cup holder. I never noticed that before. Look at that. No shit, but that car is great for doing muscle car races. If you do races where you got to have a muscle car, this would be the car I would take for it. It handles well, still got plenty of power, great vehicle. And then one of the first badass sports cars is the Adder. It's what everybody wanted back in the day. I've had this thing for so long. Probably one of the first cars I ever bought. Got the dual engines there. Got the Mad Montaigne plate there. Little flip-flop paint job on it. Fucking these things still are good cars, man. People don't really drive them in races that much, man, but they're still a good car, man. I like that. Then we got the Xfinity XF. People get bashed these things too, say they're not that fast, but I play this one a lot of the times when I'm doing races, and I win in this thing. It handles great, man. You can't complain about it. I mean, it's a fucking great car. I wish more people did drive it. It's a cool vehicle. This one's real popular, the Osiris here. Got the little blue flip paint job here on it. I personally think it's an all right vehicle. I don't think it's the greatest. It's a little loose in the ass end, but other than that, it's still a good vehicle. It looks pretty cool. I would compare it to what, like a Pagani Zonda or something like that as an actual vehicle, but cool vehicle. And then they got this fucking X80 Proto. All right, this thing looks like the goddamn Batmobile. Fucking wild looking car. Wicked fast though. Probably one of the fastest cars in the game. Super loose in the ass end. This thing is a fucking handful to drive. If you can keep it in a straight line, you're gonna win because that thing's wicked fast. But I wouldn't suggest buying it for everybody. Another super popular car, T20. Probably most people would say one of the fastest cars in the game. This car's got a sweet little interior. You see the 6-speed there. Got the green lime green paint job on it. I usually use this one for doing my supercar races. It's a cool car. Definitely pick it up. It's the most reliable, straight up car. It's sweet. Then I got the Jester here. Probably one of the best looking cars in the game. I probably should have not put that wing on it, but probably one of the best looking cars in the game. The Jester is a fucking good car for sports races. It's loose in the ass end because it's rear wheel drive. But man, if you can keep a hold of it, this thing's is a rocket for the sports cars. Do love it. Look at the orange gauges inside. Fucking sweet car, man. I would definitely like to own one of those one day. That's a fucking cool car. Look at that. All right, and moving on now to the Zentorno, basically a Lamborghini. Everybody's got one of them. Can't complain about them. A lot of people win a lot of races with them. May not be the fastest car in the game, but handles great. It's not too harsh on the rear end, so you can hook up and get into these races and not have to really worry about it throwing yourself around. It's a good vehicle. All right, so we're gonna move on here. Oh nope, I didn't even tell you about the old the Tornado over here. All right, now this is a special car. This one you can only get in one place in the game at a certain time, and I can make another video if you guys like to see where you get this thing. But this thing, the only thing different about it is it's got these guitars in the back. All right, you cannot get a Tornado with the guitars in the back without getting it at this certain spot. Now, can it do anything else? No, you can't paint it. You can't fucking do nothing to it. It's just one of those things where if you want something different than everybody else has got, this is your vehicle. So if you want, you can leave me a comment in this comment in the fucking thing down below. So if you want to know where that is, I can make a video and show you guys where that is. It's not very difficult to get. All right, so the next one we're going to do is the one my garage over here by the bank. So I brought you over here to the bank so I can show you exactly where it is. You know, when you're doing the heist at the end Pacific Standard, you want to come down this alleyway, swing a right here. Normally there's shitloads of cops and all this stuff, but this is how you go about getting a vehicle over here when you're doing the heists to make it so you don't lose any money. You want to buy this garage over here. Now this garage over here is only a 6-car garage, but the deal with it is you can get 10 cars in it, but I'll just have to show you how to do that here in a second. So here we are. We're in our garage. This is my muscle garage if you couldn't tell here. Got all my muscle cars in here. Now let's count them up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I got 6 in here. But this garage is actually holding 9 cars for me right now. So what you do is you take and buy a normal garage that has 10 slots in it. You fill it up, and then you sell it and buy this one at 6. All right, so what that happens is you'll have this garage and it'll show 6 cars, but when you call your mechanic, it'll come up and it'll say the other 3 or 4 are in storage. So that's a way to get this garage to hold more cars than what it's actually supposed to. Definitely pick this garage up though, because it's great for the heist, and that's what you want, is to hop into your Kuruma and drive off and not lose any money and collect all that big money from that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call the mechanic just so I can show you guys how this actually works. Let's pull up the phone, find the mechanic real quick. So we'll get him to come up here real quickly, if he ever picks up the phone. Okay, so now we're going to go down here to Laguna Boulevard. All right, now see how I got Hot Knife, Kuruma, Nightshade, and all these. Now these don't say down here in storage. These are actually in my garage, but you can't see them. They're stored. So I have these vehicles, so you can have a 6-car garage hold 10 cars. So it's really beneficial to have this. So like I said, all you do is own a 10-car garage, put all your cars in there, sell it, buy this one with a 6-car, and it keeps them in storage. It doesn't just have to be this one. Any 6-car garage, any of them, it'll put them in storage for you. You just won't see them actually in your garage, but the vehicle is still there. So take the tour of this one. Got the Blade over here, fucking just probably one of the best looking cars in the game, just wicked fucking cool looking. I wish it didn't have such a rake to the back, but other than that, man, just a cool little car right here. Not the best handling thing. It's a little light in the ass, so it likes to spin a lot. But look at that. We got that big motor sticking out of the hood. Just fucking cool looking car. A big nitrous bottle sitting there in the middle. Look at that. That is just a good looking car, man. Looks like a Ford Falcon. Over here, guys, we got the Tampa here. This is another great looking car. I'm into muscle cars, so I'm gonna keep saying great looking cars, but this one's really great looking. Flat black with chrome as the fucking accent color here, man. Just cool looking car. It handles pretty well. It's in the mid ground of being able to hold the ass end down behind you. Likes to spin a lot though, but really good looking car, man. Now we got the Hot Knife over here. Always see these things with the big motor sticking out of the hood, doing all that stuff. So I didn't like that. I want to do something different. Go with the all black, stealth, flat black, fucking hood on, fucking all that deal. Cool car. I really like that Hot Knife. Now we got probably the car I use more than any other car, the Kuruma, man. The armored Kuruma. Fucking, it's like the mid-ground for everything. It's not wicked fast, but it's fast. It handles fucking relatively really well. You can load up all your people in it, ride around, mow people down in free roam because it's armor plated. It takes, I think, maybe 2 rocket shots for it to blow up, but fucking great car. Now we got the Nightblade here. Okay, this you just buy because it looks cool. It looks like an old Camaro. Got the Hugger orange and white going on there. That's the Chevrolet colors. I really do like the looks of this car. It's got the nitrous bottle there. I really do like the looks, but as far as an actual car, it kind of looks like shit. I mean, as far as it drives. Oh, see. It hurt me talking shit. It fucking kicked me out. So let me get back in here real quick. All right, come on, Goober. There you go. All right, so the Nightblade here. If you like the way it looks, you can get it, but otherwise, I wouldn't really suggest it. Now we're making it over here to the Dukes. This is kind of like the Dukes of Hazzard car. Another one of those things you buy just for the way it looks. It's not the fastest car. It handles okay. It's not terrible. I say that a lot in this video, but that's just the best way to describe it. It's okay. It's not a terrible vehicle. I really don't drive it, but because it is what it is, I went ahead and picked it up anyway. The Kuruma here, I'm going to hop in and show you the way I did the armored plate on this. I did the same thing as I did on the Guardian. I threw chrome with the crew color over top. It just happened to be the crew color that day was purple. So when you hit the dark spots, it turns purple, and in the sun it stays chrome. So let me go ahead and open the door and show you what it looks like. Let me find this real quick. If you want, you hold the big button on top, go down to vehicle, and you can go to vehicle doors and hit all, and it'll open the hood, the trunk, the whole deal. I don't know if some people didn't know that, but that's what happens when you do that. So inside is the actual color of the purple under the chrome. See that in there? I think it looks really sweet on that car. But anyway, guys, I knew this video was getting pretty long, so I'm going to come up with part 2 of this. So hopefully you guys keep coming back for that. I've been Mad Montaigne. We'll see you.